Sa dami-dami mong binanggit na pangalan na kongresista, isa lang tanong ko, Senador, meron ba?
Mr. Your Honor, wala po.
Sigurado ka?
Safe ka na.
Sigurado po.
I resent that statement, Mr. Chair. I resent that statement.
Safe ka na.
What's up at welcome sa Pochoklap. Sa channel ito, mahilig ako sumuri ng mga relo ng mga kilalang personalidad at magbigay sa inyo ng masabot kayang alternatibo. Dahil nakapagpiyansa si Sen Jingay, minabuti ko na sa video na ito. Balikan ng mga nakita ko ng relo ng kanyang mga kakilala. Siyempre, pinakauna dyan ang kanyang pinakamamahal na asawa, si Presi Estrada. Pangalawa, ang kanyang anak na may pinagmanahan, si Jolo Estrada. Pangatlo, ang kanyang kakilala, si Joed Serrano. At pang-apat, ex ng kanyang kakilala, si Robby Tarosa. Ang video na ito ay isang pagbabalik tanaw kaya magbibigay ako ng mga price updates at corrections where relevant. Hindi na akong papaligoy-ligoy pa. Tara na! Dito sa relo ni Madam Presi Estrada, ang kailangan po nating tingnan dito, yung hugis ng case. And then pag tiningnan nyo po kung paano kumakabit yung bracelet doon sa case niya, parang nagiging seamless yung design niya, na as if there's no watch head or watch case. At pag tiningnan nyo po yung dial niya, it's a dark color. And then, pag tiningnan nyo po yung bezel niya, sa gilid niya, mapapansin nyo, meron pong diamond. So, dahil sa mga katangian na yan, tingin ko this is a Patek Philippe 24 49101201R. Ang relo po na ito has a full rose gold case and bracelet. It has a quartz movement. And if you look at it, it's a watch na very formal ang dating niya. And that color, which is rose gold tone, parang mas nagiging mahirap pang dalhin ito in more casual situations. So, I think kung medyo purist po kayo, ang relo na ito will really be more of a sort of a dress watch. I think ito pong Patek Philippe 24 in this specific reference with this dial color, discontinued na siya. Ang pinakamalaking update dito sa tingin kong relo ni Presi Estrada would be the availability in the Philippine secondary market. Ngayon, nakikita ko na lang ang relong ito overseas, and it sells for up to 42,000 euros. Yan ang nasa mga 3.1 million pesos in Philippine peso terms, plus shipping, taxes, and duties pa. So medyo mahal to, pero mas mahal pa rin yung kay Joed Serrano. Sobrang mahal po, no? So kung niregalo man po ito ni Senator Jinggoy kay Madam Presi, napakaganda pong regalo na ito at napaka-stylish, napakaganda po ng taste ni Senator Jinggoy Estrada. Pero dahil out of reach po siya for most of us, humanap po ako ng alternative, which in this case is the Timex L11 series. So ang relo po na ito kaya ako napili because of the case shape na rectangular and the overall rose gold tone of this watch. When it comes to the concessions, it's really going to be on the finishing. So yung finishing ng Timex will not be on the same level as the Patek Philippe. At bukod po dyan, yung Timex po probably does not use pure rose gold, unlike Patek Philippe in this specific case. But if you look at the price of this watch, it's 5,495 pesos on the website of Timex dito sa Pilipinas. At tingin ko po, that's such a bargain for such a good-looking watch. And kung idol nyo po si Madam Presi, hindi po kayo magkakamali sa Timex na ito. Dito naman po kay Jolo, ang kailangan po nating tingnan yung hugis ng case niya na pabilog siya. And then pag tinignan nyo po sa 3 o'clock position, mapapansin nyo parang may protector yung crown ng relo. And then how the bracelet connects to the watch case, yung dial niya which is quite dark. At dahil sa mga katangian yan, tingin ko this Cartier Ballon Bleu in the 42 millimeters, no? Probably because of the size. Dito naman sa tingin kong relo ni Jolo Estrada, I do think that I made a mistake upon revisiting the footage and taking a look at it very well, more closely. I do think that because of the complicated display on the dial and the pushers on the side, na isa itong Cartier Ballon Bleu chronograph, probably with the black dial. Ang sukat nito ay 44 millimeters across, and on the secondary market, I see it sell for up to 6.9 thousand euros in Philippine peso terms. Yan ay nasa mga 510,000 plus shipping, taxes, and duties pa. So ang Ballon Bleu, I featured this watch before, pero in this specific case, ang ganda po ng styling kasi normally with Cartier, nakikita po natin silver tone dial, but in this specific case, It's a black dial. In terms of the alternative, ang naisip ko po ay ang Seiko Presage SSA 377J1. Kaya ko po napili ang relo na ito because of the dark dial or the black dial. Pati pag tiningnan nyo po yung markers niya, it also uses Roman numerals that would be similar to what you see on the Balon Blue. Although, syempre, yung styling niya medyo different and medyo maliliit yung marker sa relo na ito. That said, merong pattern sa dial and it has the open heart complication kung saan po makikita nyo yung kalamnan ng relo on a certain part of the dial. And I think that's a good touch on behalf of Seiko. At ang Seiko po na ito, it sells on their website for 34,200 pesos. At napakalayo po niyan dun sa Cartier. That's less than 10% of the market value or the selling price of the Cartier. And this one comes in a similar size at 42 millimeters. Although the way that the cases are structured, mas magmumukhang malaki yung Seiko. But still, Seiko and their Presage line, gumagawa po sila ng affordable watches relative to these kinds of watches while still looking really good. So I think Seiko is a good choice in this regard. Sa relo po ni Joed Serrano, ang kailangan po nating tingnan dito yung kulay ng bracelet pati ng case. Tapos yung style ng bracelet niya na mukhang president style. And then we look at the dial. Pag tinignan nyo sa 12 o'clock position, parang may mahabang text doon. Tapos tingnan natin sa 3 o'clock position naman, parang may cyclops. The dial color is black. Pag tinignan nyo yung markers, medyo makapal siya and they shine quite a bit. At dahil sa mga katangian, I think this is a Rolex day date in 40mm. The reference 228328 with the black dial. So this watch is quite classy. I'm a fan of the day date, although not in this size. I always thought date justs and day dates are meant to be worn by men in the 36 millimeter style. But nevertheless, this is a style that I do respect quite a lot, especially sa dark na dial, no. At ang relo po na ito, it's discontinued right now sa lineup ng Rolex. You will not find this dial color in their current lineup officially. But on the secondary market, I still find it selling for up to 4.3 million pesos. So when we think of the alternative, I thought of the Casio day date. Nicknamed yan the day date because of the way the dial looks. It displays the day at the 12 o'clock position and the date at the 3 o'clock position. And this one, it comes in the green dial, which is quite tasteful. And it comes in 35 millimeters. Napili ko po ito dahil sa kulay ng case, which is gold toned, and then the day date complication. Of course, although dito walang magnifier, the movement is quartz and it's not real gold, but still tingin ko po a lot of the look of the day date nakukuha ng relo na ito. And size wise, this being smaller, I think this might be the better size for most wrists out there. Ngayon, ang relo po na ito sells on Casio's website for 6,570 pesos. At pag kinumpara nyo po yun dun sa day date, napakalayo po. And besides that, I really like the green on this watch. So kung idol nyo si Joed Serrano at gusto nyo yung gayahin yung styling niya, maganda pong choice ang Casio. And Casio is such a reliable brand. Alam nyo pong tatagal yan at kung gusto nyo po pong ipamana, magagawa nyo po yan with this Casio. Dito sa relo ni Robbie Tarosa, ang kailangan po nating tingnan dito, yung bracelet niya at kung paano ito kumakabit dun sa case. Mapapansin nyo parang merong konting gap. And typically with watches, you don't see that. Kaya naman, dahil sa katangian na yan, tingin ko this is a Cartier, specifically the Pasha de Cartier. And dito sa relo na ito, nalaman ko rin na probably it's a Pasha because of the dial color, which is parang champagne na ang dating sa picture na ito. So ang relo na ito is Pasha de Cartier, and typically I think ang misconception ng mga tao ay ginawa ito para sa Pasha ng Marrakesh noong 1930s. I think ang Pasha, ibig sabihin po niyan a high-ranking officer, no? Something like the governor. Let me know in the comment section kung mali po ako ng interpret dyan. Pero sabi ko nga, misconception ito. And I think ang relo na ito, commercially naging available lang noong 1980s. And I think the design is credited to Gerald Genta, who also designed the Royal Oak and the Patek Philippe Nautilus, which are in their own rights they're juggernauts in this industry, and I think we see enough of these watches, so hindi ko na masyadong i-describe kung anong klaseng impact nila. Pero marami pong mga celebrities and politicians na nagsusuot ng relo na yan. So this watch, it sells for up to $5,150 US. In Philippine pesos, yan po ay nasa mga 300,000 pesos. And so dahil sa kamahalan, humanap ako ng alternative, and I thought of the Frederic Constance Classics Art Deco. So ang relo po na ito, the reason I chose it is primarily because of how the case attaches to the bracelet. It's very similar to the Pasha. And this one, mas dressy po siya. It's made for formal occasions. You look at the Art Deco style, the numerals, and the styling of the bracelet. Talagang pang-formalan ang relo na ito. But thinking about this as an alternative to Cartier, it does have some of Cartier's well-known design elements, like the cabochon on the crown, the Roman numerals, the pattern on the dial, and so on and so forth. So, ang relo po na ito, I see it selling on the watch store for quick price update lang para sa alternative na ito. Ang alternative na ito, it now sells for 58,800 pesos at retail online, link in the description. May kamahalan po ito, pero this is still quite a distance from the Pasha de Cartier. At bukod po dyan, this is a modern watch made for modern times. It comes in at a smaller size, and so talagang mas formal siya. Ang Pasha kasi, I think, is made for a more active sort of lifestyle. So kung ang hanap nyo po is something a bit more formal, and you are a fan of how the case and the bracelet attach together, this Frederic Constant is quite a good choice. Ayun! Nakapagbalik tanaw na tayo sa mga relo na mga mahal sa buhay ni Sanjinga Estrada. At sa lahat ng mga relo na tiningnan natin sa video na ito, pinakapaborito ko dyan yung Cartier, at sa alternatives naman, ang pinakapaborito ko dyan yung Casio. Pero opinion ko lang po yan. Kung iba po ang inyong opinion, kung tingin nyo meron pang ibang relo na masangkop bilang alternative, let me know in the comment section down below. Kung nagustuhan nyo yung video nito, please hit the like button. At kung trip nyo yung ganitong klaseng content, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat sa oras ng panonood. Later, yo!